Welcome, my friend. Today, I want to speak to you with honesty and care. Many people feel fear when they try to speak English. They feel small, shy, and scared inside. Maybe you know this feeling too. Maybe your heart beats fast and your mind becomes empty. I understand this because I felt the same fear. I was afraid to speak too. I stayed quiet in class, even when I knew the answer. I stayed silent in real life because I worried someone would laugh. At that time, English felt like a wall in front of me. I wanted to speak, but I could not move. But slowly, I learned something important. Speaking fear is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you care about your progress. It is a sign that you want to do well. Still, fear can stop you from growing. Fear can make you feel stuck and alone. But confidence feels different. Confidence feels calm, strong, open, and light. You can become that confident speaker. You can feel safe and free when you speak English. The path begins with simple steps. The change begins inside you. In this video, I will guide you through small solo speaking habits. These habits helped me speak bravely even when no one was around. When you practice alone, there is no pressure. There is no judgment. You can speak slowly, repeat often, and learn in your own way. You can build confidence step by step. You will see the change in your voice. You will feel the change in your heart. So stay with me today. Let us walk this journey together. By the end of this lesson, you will know exactly how to practice alone, and you will know how to speak English with courage again today. The real problem behind speaking fear. Many learners feel fear when they try to speak English, and this fear has deep roots. It does not appear suddenly without a reason. For many people, the fear started in school when a teacher corrected them too fast, or maybe someone laughed when they made a small mistake. These moments stay inside the mind, even after many years. They become a quiet voice that says, "Be careful, do not speak." Some learners also feel shame because of past experiences. They think one small mistake means they are bad at English. But that is not true, and it is not fair. A mistake only shows that you are learning and growing. Still, the fear feels real because it comes from pain. It comes from memories that were never healed. There are also external pressures that make speaking hard. Some learners worry too much about grammar rules. They think every sentence must be perfect. They think every verb must be correct. This creates heavy pressure on the brain. It stops the natural flow of speaking. Another external pressure is listening to fast native speakers. Their speed can feel like a storm. You try to follow the words, but they move too quickly and cause stress. But the biggest challenge is not outside you. The biggest challenge is inside your own thinking. Your self-talk can be very strict and negative. It tells you, "Do not speak. You will sound wrong." This inner voice controls your actions. It makes your mouth silent even when your heart wants to speak. But here is the truth. Speaking fear is not a language problem at all. It is a confidence pattern built over time. Your English level is not the real problem. Your past experiences created the pattern of fear. And patterns can change with new practice. They can slowly break and transform. You are not weak for feeling afraid. You are human, and your feelings make sense. I understand your struggle because many learners carry the same hidden pain. You are not alone on this journey. Before, you felt stuck, silent, and scared. After the change, you can feel open and brave. This contrast shows the power of confidence. It shows how strong you can become. To begin change, we need to understand the fear with kindness. We need to look at it without judgment. When you see the real root, the fear becomes softer. It becomes something you can work with. In the next section, we will talk about the mindset shift you need. This mindset will help you break the old pattern. You will learn how to speak even when fear exists. You will learn how to move forward with courage. This is the first step toward your new speaking life, and I will guide you through every part of it. The mindset shift, from fear to progress. When we talk about speaking English, many learners believe they must speak perfectly. They think every word must be correct and every sentence must be beautiful. This mindset creates a big, heavy pressure. It makes the mouth freeze and the mind go empty. The idea of perfection sounds good, but it actually blocks progress. It stops you from speaking even one simple sentence. That is why we must change the mindset from, I must speak perfectly, to, I speak to learn. When you speak to learn, you allow yourself to grow step by step. You give yourself space to be human and to make small mistakes. Mistakes are not signs of failure. Mistakes are signs of movement and real learning. Think of a child learning to walk. The child falls many times, but every fall makes the legs stronger. Speaking English is the same. Every mistake helps your brain build new connections. When you accept this truth, speaking becomes easier and lighter. The fear inside your chest becomes softer and more quiet. You no longer worry about judgment. You stop fighting yourself in your mind. Instead, you speak slowly, naturally, and with more peace. You welcome the learning process instead of running away from it. This mindset shift is the foundation of real confidence. Confidence is not perfection. Confidence is the courage to try again and again, even when you do not feel ready. Confidence is saying, I will grow today. Here is a simple reframe you can try. When you make a mistake, say in your mind, good, I'm improving. This small thought can change your emotional world. It turns fear into curiosity and shame into hope. Another helpful idea is this. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You only need to communicate clearly and calmly. Your voice does not need to be perfect. Your voice only needs to be alive. Let your English grow in the same way plants grow. They do not grow in one day. They grow with small drops of water, small moments of sunlight, and gentle time. Your growth will come in the same soft and steady way. 1 minute of speaking today is better than 1 hour of fear tomorrow. Small practice is powerful because it is consistent. Small practice removes pressure and builds trust inside yourself. You begin to feel proud of your progress. You begin to feel stronger, safer, and more open. And slowly, your speaking fear begins to break. Your confidence begins to rise like morning light. This mindset shift prepares you for the practical methods we will explore next. You will learn how to practice alone and grow every day. You will learn simple speaking habits that support your new mindset. These habits will help you feel more free and more ready. The change begins inside your mind, but the action begins in your daily practice. And both parts work together to create a new you. In the next section, we will talk about why solo speaking practice is so powerful. We will explore how it helps you grow without fear. This is your next step toward confidence, and I will walk with you through every part of it. Solo speaking practice. Why it works. Many learners believe they must wait for a partner before they can practice speaking. They think real practice only happens with another person. But this belief creates a long, painful delay. It keeps you silent for many months. You wait for the right partner, but that partner never appears. You wait for the right moment, but the moment never comes. Solo speaking practice removes this problem completely. It gives you the power to start right now. When you practice alone, there is no fear of judgment. There is no pressure to be perfect or fast. You can speak slowly and breathe between sentences. You can repeat the same idea many times. This freedom creates real confidence inside your mind. It teaches your brain that speaking is safe. Another reason solo practice works is simple repetition. Repetition builds stronger language patterns in your memory. When you speak alone, you can repeat a sentence 10 times. You can repeat it until your mouth feels comfortable. In a real conversation, you cannot do this. You cannot stop and repeat without feeling strange. Solo practice gives you a private space to improve your speaking muscles. It strengthens your voice the way exercise strengthens your body. You also learn to speak without overthinking. The more you practice alone, the more natural the words become. This reduces fear in real conversations. It helps your mouth move even when you feel nervous. Solo practice also helps with fluency. When you speak freely without a partner, your ideas flow more easily. You discover that speaking is not only about grammar. Speaking is also about rhythm, feeling, and courage. Many learners say, "I will practice when I find someone," but waiting keeps them stuck for a long time. Instead, you can build confidence alone first. You can grow strong before speaking with others. This contrast is important to understand. Waiting keeps you silent, but solo practice turns silence into progress. Another benefit of solo speaking is privacy. You can make mistakes, laugh, try again, and nobody will watch. This freedom helps you relax. A relaxed mind learns faster than a stressed mind. Solo practice also fits into your daily life. You can practice for 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. You do not need planning or schedules. You do not need to wait for another person's free time. This makes your learning more consistent. Consistent practice builds long-term progress. When you practice alone, you also learn your strengths. You learn the topics you can speak about easily. You also discover the topics that feel difficult. This helps you understand what you need to improve next. Solo speaking teaches self-awareness. Self-awareness gives you control over your learning journey. You speak because you choose to, not because someone else is available. You speak because you want to grow. This mindset makes learning powerful and personal. It helps you build a strong inner voice. In the next sections, we will explore specific solo speaking methods. These methods will help you grow in a clear and simple way. You will learn exactly how to practice alone, and you will learn how to speak with confidence again. Method 1. Shadowing made simple. Shadowing is one of the easiest and strongest ways to improve your speaking. It is simple, but it can change your English in a big way. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and then you repeat it like an echo. You follow the rhythm, the sound, and the flow. Many learners try shadowing too fast. They listen to native speakers who speak very quickly. This makes the practice stressful, difficult, and painful. It creates pressure instead of confidence. But shadowing should feel slow, relaxed, and natural. It should feel like breathing, not like running. You can choose a short video or audio clip. It can be a movie scene, a story video, or any lesson from this channel. Start with something simple. Listen to one sentence. Then pause the video. Repeat the sentence with calm energy. Repeat it without fear or pressure. This slow practice helps your mouth learn new sounds. It trains your tongue and lips to move more easily. You are teaching your speaking muscles how to work. You are creating muscle memory with every repetition. When your muscles learn the movements, speaking becomes smoother. It becomes easier in real conversations too. Shadowing also helps with rhythm. English has a special music and a special flow. When you copy the rhythm, you sound clearer and more natural. You begin to feel the beat of English in your body. Some learners try to shadow long paragraphs, but long practice can feel heavy and stressful. Instead, do micro-practice. Practice for 30 seconds. Practice for 1 minute. Even short practice builds strong progress. Small steps done every day create big change. Here is a simple example. Imagine you hear the sentence, "I want to improve my English every day." You pause the audio. Then you say slowly, "I want to improve my English every day." You repeat it again, maybe a little faster. You repeat until the sentence feels easy. Then you move to the next sentence. You do not rush. You do not push yourself too hard. Shadowing is not about speed. It is about comfort and clarity. If you feel tense, stop and breathe. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. A relaxed body brings a relaxed voice. A relaxed voice brings confidence. You can shadow many types of content. You can use English movies with simple dialogue. You can use short motivational videos. You can use graded reader stories from this channel. Choose something that makes you feel calm and positive. Your emotional state affects your learning. Shadowing also helps your listening skills. You hear the sound, repeat the sound, and understand it deeply. When you do this daily, even for 1 minute, you begin to change. You begin to sound more confident and more clear. You stop fighting with English sounds. You start flowing with them. This slow, gentle practice is powerful. It rewires your brain in a positive way. In the next section, we will explore another simple method. It uses pictures to help you speak freely and creatively. Together, these methods will help you build a strong and fearless voice. Method 2. Picture-based speaking practice. Picture-based speaking is one of the easiest ways to practice English without pressure. A simple photo can help your mind relax and start speaking naturally. Many learners say, "I have no idea what to say." They feel stuck when they look at a blank page or try to think of a topic. But when you use a picture, your mind has something real to look at. It gives you shapes, colors, and actions to talk about. This turns "I don't know what to say" into "I see something I can describe." Your brain feels safe, and your words begin to flow. Picture practice is powerful because it gives structure. It tells your mind, "Here is something clear. Just talk about what you see." You do not need perfect grammar. You only need simple words and calm breath. Here is a clear, easy framework you can follow. Describe. Guess. Imagine a story. These 3 steps make speaking simple and enjoyable. First, describe the picture. Look at the basic details. Say what you see in simple sentences. For example, "I see a boy. He is sitting on a bench. He looks happy." These small sentences are already great practice. Next, guess what is happening. Guess why the person is there or what they are doing. For example, maybe he is waiting for a friend. Maybe he is enjoying the weather. Guessing helps your brain think in English without fear. Finally, imagine a story. Create a short, simple story about the picture. Keep it easy and relaxed. For example, the boy finished school today. He came to the park to rest. He is thinking about his future. This story does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be yours. These 3 steps help you speak more freely. They give your brain something to hold on to so you do not feel lost. Picture-based practice also helps you use new vocabulary. You see objects and actions in the picture, and you speak them out loud. This makes learning more natural than memorizing word lists. You learn language the way children learn, through real things. Another benefit is freedom. You can choose any type of picture: a street, a home, a beach, a cafe. Different pictures create different feelings and ideas. They open your mind and help you explore new topics. And the best part is, you can practice anywhere. You can use a photo on your phone, a magazine, or a picture from the internet. You can practice for 1 minute while waiting. You can practice for 5 minutes before bed. Picture practice fits into your real life with no stress. If you want a simple framework for A2 to B1 level, try this. Who is in the picture? Where are they? What are they doing? Why might they be there? What happens next? This structure guides your mind and gives you clear steps to follow. Picture practice also prepares you for real-life situations. It teaches you how to describe places, people, and actions. This skill helps when you travel, talk to new people, or explain something in English. In the next section, we will go even deeper. You will learn how to create solo role-play dialogues. This method helps you speak in real-life situations with confidence and calm energy. Method 3. Solo role-play dialogues. Solo role-play is a simple but powerful way to prepare for real conversations. It helps you speak with confidence even when no one is with you. Many learners feel scared when talking to real people. They worry about mistakes, speed, and judgment. But when you practice alone first, the fear becomes smaller. You can learn the words before you meet the real situation. Solo role-play means you act like 2 people. You speak one sentence as person A, then answer as person B. It may feel strange at first, but it becomes natural with practice. And it builds strong speaking habits inside your mind. The best part is that role-play gives you control. You choose the topic, the speed, and the style. There is no pressure. There is no fear. Only practice and progress. Let's look at some simple examples you can try. These examples will help you speak naturally and confidently. Example 1. Restaurant. Person A. Hello, can I see the menu, please? Person B. Yes, here it is. What would you like to order? You can continue the dialogue slowly. You can practice ordering food, asking for water, or paying the bill. This prepares you for real restaurants when you travel. Example 2. Travel. Person A. Excuse me, where is the bus stop? Person B. It is over there, near the big building. This dialogue helps you practice giving and asking for directions. It builds confidence for new places. Example 3. Job or work. Person A. Can you tell me about your experience? Person B. Yes, I worked in a small shop for 2 years. This helps you prepare for simple job interviews or work conversations. Example 4. Daily life. Person A. How was your day today? Person B. It was good. I finished my work early. Daily life role play helps you speak more naturally with friends or coworkers. These examples show that role play gives you a safe space. You can repeat each sentence many times. Repetition builds automatic responses. When the real moment comes, your brain will remember the dialogue. You will not panic. You will not freeze. Your mouth will know what to say. This is the magic of solo role play. It prepares you in private so you can shine in public. You can make your dialogues short or long. You can speak slowly or loudly. You can even add emotions. For example, you can practice sounding happy, sad, tired, or surprised. Adding emotion helps you feel more natural when you speak. It teaches your voice to be expressive and alive. This emotional practice is important, and we will explore it more in the next section. Another benefit of role play is that it makes English feel real. You are not only learning grammar or vocabulary, you are practicing real life. You are preparing for real people and real conversations. This builds confidence faster than silent study. It teaches your brain that speaking is safe and possible. You also learn to trust your own voice. You learn to speak with more calm confidence. When you do this every day, even for a few minutes, you begin to change. You start to sound more natural and more ready. In the next section, we will talk about emotional repetition and affirmations. These tools help you break fear and speak with a stronger voice. Method 4. Emotional repetition and affirmations. Many learners think speaking English is only about grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. But there is something even more powerful: emotion. When you speak with emotion, your voice becomes stronger, your memory becomes clearer, and your confidence grows much faster. The problem is, many learners practice in a neutral, flat, robotic way. They repeat the words, but their heart is not inside the sound. And when the heart is quiet, the voice becomes weak. Emotional repetition is a simple method that changes this. Instead of speaking softly, shyly, or without feeling, you learn to speak with warmth, confidence, and energy. This does not mean shouting. It means adding life to your voice. For example, listen to the difference. Robotic. I can speak English. Emotional. I can speak English. The second one feels different, right? That feeling is what helps your brain remember faster. Emotion creates connection. Emotion creates memory. A powerful way to practice emotional repetition is through affirmations. Affirmations are short, positive sentences that you repeat with feeling. They are simple, but they train your brain to stop fearing English and start trusting itself. When you say them every day, your mind slowly becomes stronger, calmer, and more open to speaking. Here are some easy English affirmations you can use. I can speak slowly and clearly. I am learning step by step. I don't need to be perfect. I can try again. My English is growing every day. I am becoming more confident. Say them with emotion. Say them like you believe them. You don't need to be loud. You only need to be sincere. Even 1 minute of emotional repetition every morning can change your mindset. Here is a simple daily practice. Choose one sentence. For example, I can speak slowly and clearly. Stand or sit with a straight back. This opens your breath. Say the sentence 3 times. First time, soft. Second time, natural. Third time, emotional and confident. Feel the meaning. Don't only say the words, understand them. Take a slow breath. Let the confidence settle inside you. When you practice like this, your fear becomes smaller, your voice becomes stronger, and your mind becomes ready for real conversations. This emotional practice also prepares you for the next step, measuring your progress. Because when emotion enters your voice, you start to notice real change inside your speaking and inside yourself. Tracking progress like a real learner. Many learners feel unsure if they are improving. They practice every day, but inside they think, am I getting better? This uncertainty can create doubt and frustration. You may feel like all your effort is wasted. You may even stop practicing because you cannot see the results. The solution is simple. Track your progress. When you measure your growth, improvement becomes visible. It feels real. It feels motivating. One easy way is to record voice notes. Speak about a topic for 30 seconds. Save the recording. Next week, speak about the same topic for 30 seconds and compare. You will notice small changes. Your pronunciation may be clearer. Your sentences may flow more easily. Your voice may sound more confident. Another method is the 30-second talk test. Pick a picture or a topic. Speak for 30 seconds without stopping. Try again after a week. Compare your first recording with the new one. You will be surprised at your improvement. Even small changes show that your brain and mouth are learning together. You can also repeat the same picture or dialogue after 7 days. The first time, you may pause, hesitate, or forget words. After a week, you speak more smoothly. This simple comparison proves your practice is working. It builds trust inside yourself. It shows that effort creates real results. Tracking also teaches consistency. When you measure, you see patterns. You notice when you practice a lot and when you skip. You learn to commit more steadily. The contrast is clear. Learners who do not track feel invisible growth. They doubt their ability. Learners who track feel visible growth. They feel motivated and confident. You do not need complicated tools. A phone, a notebook, or a small calendar is enough. The important thing is to look back and see the change. This habit trains your mind to notice improvement, not only mistakes. It helps you celebrate small wins. Small wins create big motivation. Over time, tracking progress also teaches long-term commitment. You begin to understand that learning English is a journey, not a quick fix. Every recording, every 30-second test, every repeated picture adds a small brick to your confidence and skill. When you track like a real learner, fear becomes smaller. Silence becomes voice. Hesitation becomes action. Your progress becomes visible. Your confidence grows naturally. Your speaking becomes stronger every week. In the next section, we will bring all these lessons together. You will see how to continue your speaking journey with courage, consistency, and motivation. This is your path to fearless English speaking, and tracking progress makes it real. Congratulations, my friend. You have taken time to understand your fear, your struggles, and your habits. You have learned ways to move from silence to voice, from hesitation to progress. Remember, fear is normal. It is part of being human. But fear does not need to stop you. You can face it gently, step by step, and transform it into courage. Through solo speaking practice, you now know that growth does not depend on other people. You can practice alone. You can repeat sentences, use pictures, role-play dialogues, or speak with emotion and affirmations. Every small practice builds your confidence. Think about your journey. Before, fear held your voice. You felt small, unsure, and stuck. After practicing these methods, your voice grows stronger. Your mind feels calmer. Your confidence begins to shine from inside. The change is not instant, and that is okay. Confidence is built, not born. Every minute you speak, every small exercise you do, is like planting a seed. Slowly, that seed grows into strength and courage. You can continue practicing every day. Even 5 minutes is powerful. Choose the method that feels most comfortable. Shadowing, picture practice, role play, or emotional affirmations. Rotate them or focus on one. The important thing is consistency. Celebrate small wins. Maybe today you spoke for 1 minute without stopping. Maybe your voice sounded clearer. Maybe you felt less fear. These wins matter. They are proof of your progress. And remember, mistakes are not failures. They are part of learning. Each mistake is a step forward. Each small improvement builds your voice and your confidence. You are not alone on this journey. Every learner experiences fear, hesitation, and doubt. But every learner can also grow, improve, and speak bravely. So keep practicing with me on this channel. Keep trying, keep speaking, and keep growing. Your voice is important. Your English is important. And your courage is real. Step by step, day by day, your speaking will improve. Silence will turn into voice. Fear will turn into confidence. Hesitation will turn into action. This is your new speaking journey. You have the tools. You have the mindset. You have the practice. And now, it is your time to speak fearlessly, proudly, and naturally. Keep going. Keep practicing. And remember, you can speak English, and you will.